You need to call Hall Financial right now to see if you qualify for the no appraisal 8-day close. 866-CALL-HALL, or you can chat with us online at callhallfirst.com.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Picaro of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
Sunday at 6, the Detroit Pistons face the Los Angeles Lakers at Little Caesars Arena. 97.1 The Ticket Street Team will be there starting at 4:30. Enjoy tickets for every home game at Pistons.com. Details at 971theticket.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
Spring is here. I'm gonna get Rico a giant bush shaped like Tamer Candelario in his yard.
I need you.
I'm gonna get Rico a giant bush. It's like an old English D in his backyard.
I have these tiny hands.
Rico a giant bush. We're gonna get him a nice shrub, and they're gonna make it look like an old English D in his backyard. Hey, it's Doug Carson. I want everyone listening right now to do me
the same movies that Johnny Wad was doing.
Thanks, Skater. All right, Football Friday is upon us. We'll get the rest of your calls as I'm bringing Ben Simmons home. This man belongs in this town. We deserve each other. Philadelphia Inquirer reporting negotiations, Pistons, Sixers, Ben Simmons, Jeremy Grant, and a collection of nothing.
And I'm going to say this, David, at 3:01 and 17 seconds, make sure you timestamp it. If Ben Simmons comes here, this man sitting across from you, this beautiful man, he is not allowed to criticize anything that he does for 2 years. Because why? He wanted him here. He begged for him to come here. He knocked on Troy Weaver's door. He sat outside of his car in District Detroit and said, hey, Troy, you got to bring him here. So if he comes, I don't want to hear, this guy blows. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He can't shoot. Okay. Nope. He is perfect. He is your soulmate for 2 years. The spirit animal. Just letting you know. So that's part of the deal, in case you didn't know. He comes here, you can't say a word. I have good news for you. Okay? Any deals that go public, very rarely ever. So the odds are, you get stuff going. Okay, good. So then that segues into this. It is a Football Friday, and I was leaving straight from here to go and finalize a deal with Tucker before they leave to Columbus. Breaking news. In case you guys didn't, I think it's probably best to wait until after our burial. Optically speaking. Look, let's just keep this nice and simple. You either believe they got a chance to win or you don't. Michigan State goes down there 19-point underdogs. You either believe they're going to win or you don't. You believe they can win or they won't. So my question is simple. I'm not going to do the worst sports radio thing of all, which is, hey, Pard, let's break it down. You know, OSU's got really good receivers. Burp, fart, vomit. We all know what both teams do and don't have. You either believe or you don't. So that's where I want to start the conversation. And if you have reasons you believe, hey, I'll live with it. You want to bring up something we haven't thought of, I'm in. But the worst thing we can do, well, you know, Kenneth Walker's probably got to play real well for the boys to pull this one out. Yep, WPRE radio, you've been canceled. 248 has 248-539-9790. Pick up the phone and start the offensive line breakdown and moaning and straight up. Do you believe they have a chance to get this done or not? And you know where I'm at with this. I think it's Cinderella, it's getting late, your Uber's arrived, and it's a pumpkin. Now, will I hope that they can do it? Of course I will. I'll sit down at noon. I won't stop thinking about this game from now until kickoff. I'm beyond excited. Flip the coin, there's no pressure. But it's hope for me. And hope is not a strategy. Hope is me being a fan. And that's not a game plan. There is nothing matchup-wise that suggests we can get this done. But I'll still be hopeful that it'll happen. Football's a strange game. I'm hoping for some strange things. So your hopefulness, when do you finally just realize, like, they win? Is it when the clock says 0-0-0 that you finally put all your snarky remarks and say, oh, we won the game?
No, if they were in this thing at halftime, immediately it switches from hope to expectation. You've played a good half against these guys. You're within a score, or God forbid, up. Then it would turn to.
If I sat right next to you on the couch with the dogs, you at halftime, okay, and here's where Smith Jigwell just rips us.
No, halftime is that barometer. Look, they scored their first 6 possessions against Purdue. They took that game to hope and said, no, not today. Now, if you want to be hopeful, you got to somehow unlock whatever it was that Nebraska did, whatever it was that Penn State did. And unfortunately, I don't think we have the horses to do it, namely on the back end. Rico, your checkpoints when you're this big of an underdog, A, survive the first 5 minutes and double down for it. B, can I get to halftime? Be able to reach out and touch the opponent. If they do that, I'll change my tune. But I don't have that hope.
So you're a little better than me. For me, it's can you get to the end of the third quarter and you're still in 10 points? At that point, maybe you got to change. But for Ohio State, you're right. You can't get both ways right out the gate. You can't look up and see you're down 21-0. You're not coming back from that. Because that means your entire playbook is go ahead and ball that thing up and just tell Peyton Thorne you're playing 500. Kenneth Walker, you got the day off. Now we just got to keep throwing the ball. That falls right into what Ohio State wants you to do. Yeah, it's that probably Ohio State's first 3 possessions are going to tell me what type of a day you're going to have. If it's too easy, yeah, just go ahead. Don't even put pressure. Don't call timeouts. Just speed this clock up and just go ahead and take the hit. Or send a note to the rest and say we're just not getting by that.
And look, no one, it's not an issue of not wanting to win or that they can't do it. I mean, I'll always believe there's a pathway to victory. There's only been a handful of games where I've said my team has a 0.0 chance. I mean, the playoff against Alabama, you're not winning it. There's some games and years where you're bad.
But see, even the playoff game against Alabama, at halftime, it was 10-0. That pick,
I was devastated with that interception. That interception, it could have been 10-7, you would have had my belief. Clean up. I mean, that is just painful. I can still say
it was D'Anthony Arnett wide open.
Another player I never So bottom line,
I got the phone and start dialing.
Does LSU have a shot at this tomorrow? Like, no one's asking you for your score or your prediction. It's just, do you have a belief they can get this done? Yes, I know 2015 happened. Yes, 1998 happened. 31-point underdogs. And yes, if you want to go in the Wayback Machine to Levi Jackson in 1973 or 75, whatever it was, yeah, that happened too. Guys, I still view MSU as a Cinderella story this year. And we know how fairy tales generally end. Not well. Not when they're on a 100-yard football field.
But the way you like numbers in Vegas and all of that, more times that they've met, they were both top 10 teams. So it's 1-3 of them.
So then let me ask you.
They need help.
No, they do.
They need a lot of help. They need turnovers. They need,
The way I look at it too is like, we always make the point, there's a half a dozen plays a game to win. You need to be on the right side of it. So hey, it's 30 or 14, you got a false start, Stroud drops back to pass, he's got somebody else, he overthrows, that's a punt. Okay, that's a lucky break, need it. Hey, drop back, they go to throw a screen, it's tipped up in the air, get stuff interception. Okay, those are the types of things you want to do. Because the reality is, these guys are great. Not the only thing I can offer you, there's no magic offense. Ohio State's defense is not that good. Play your game, you'll be able to put up some points. Do I think MSU needs to be exceptional offensively? Yes. So, automatically, I will tell you, I'm not punting the football. Now, if I'm on my own 20, that's different. I'm saying, if I get out anywhere near midfield and it's 4th and 5 or less,
I was about to say,
run your best play.
4th and 4,
We're still going to go. Run your best play.
and not only that, guys, don't look to the sideline. No substitution. Maybe you catch them off
All
guard.
right, you know
Too
going
many men on the field.
going into the week, and I have no holy idea what they're practicing and repping or not. No one does. I would be prepping my team. Don't look to the sideline. Down in distance, you know we're going. Field goals, never. Well, what do you mean? What if it's 4th and 6 at the 31? I'm going for it. I'm
No,
not
I'll take
interested
that
in
back.
kicking field goals.
Field goals, yes, only if you get a turnover, you got to get something off of that
The
turnover.
problem, Coghlan's not healthy. You saw him limping off the field last week. He's not healthy.
He's got the soul and spirit of it.
I don't want to see him. Now,
You hate kicking.
here's the other one. And this is, again, people, it's like the Ben Simmons trade. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so risky. You might give up 60. You might give up 60 tomorrow, regardless of your offensive game plan. So, so here's my deal. Last week, you could tell Mel Tucker got involved with the defense in the game. They were mugging the line of scrimmage. They were blitzing. They were bringing safeties. They were bringing corners. They were bringing A-gap blitzes like Narduzzi was back. It got to his little brother off kilter. That is St. Maryland. That is clear. But if you have any hope of doing anything, you can't operate out of fear. Oh, well, if I blitz, fill in the blank. Garrett Wilson, Olave, Smith and Jigba. They'll burn me. Yeah? And if you don't, they'll burn me. Go look up C.J. Stroud's stats against soft cover, against zone. It's murderous. The only hope you got is to make C.J. Stroud uncomfortable. No, I'm not getting on the radio telling you gotta hurt somebody. But when you hit a quarterback, it's like a parking meter. Meter starts running. And a quarterback's only got so many hits in him before he starts to see ghosts, maybe start to throw off platform, maybe start to rush a little bit. Hey, you think I'm reaching? You're right, I am. The only thing I could offer you is play the game with no fear of giving up 60. Because it'll happen regardless of what we do. But when you blitz, maybe a ball gets tipped, maybe a strip, maybe you set them back 7 or 8 yards, and then you can get off the field. Like, Rico, I know that's a very fancy thing to say, but the game plan they had last week, best thing I could offer you. It's their only hope. Limited hope they
You
have.
actually have precedent for this when you look at what Oregon did, and that was without their best defender.
Thibodeau didn't play, and Justin Flo didn't play.
Right. But Oregon made him uncomfortable. And it's not, like I said, you're not taking him out the game. You got to make him uncomfortable. Tulsa. Most people didn't watch Ohio State Tulsa.
It was it 2014, late third?
Tulsa had a chance to win the game late, and they turned the ball over, I believe. But it was going into the fourth quarter. It's where you want Michigan State with a shot. Now you just can't screw yourself up. Look at what Nebraska did. Nebraska made him uncomfortable. Now, of course, Nebraska went full Nebraska at the end of the game. Tell me what happened, Mike, at the end of the game. There you go.
Honestly, the Martinez Choose Your Own Adventure book is the only children's book where both options end up in a turnover. Your child gets no hope of happiness.
Fumble on a scramble, fumble on a sack strip.
Oh, interception. This adventure, interception. How about this one? Strip sack. Your kid goes to bed crying.
But if you make him uncomfortable, you're right. To me, I know what people are going to say. Ohio State has better weapons around them, but Stroud and Thorne, very similar. When they can sit back in the pocket, they look magical. Except for Ohio State has first-round receivers. But when you make those quarterbacks move around and do different things, they start overthrowing targets, underthrowing targets, interceptions.
The only way I'll come out upset, honestly, like I'm expecting to go in and get hammered. But the only way I'll be upset is if they play coach. They play scared. They punt. They settle for a 48-yard field goal that you know your kicker can't make. Or they play the bend but don't break passivity.
Or, you know what? You line up for the field goal, you call timeout, you let the entire world know you're about to do a fake, and then it doesn't work.
All I want to do is just pull the pin. You know, if the grenade goes off, it goes off. But there's still a chance it was going off right. Guard, just play and see what happens. Like, the fact of the matter is, we're going to a New Year's Six bowl, provided we don't tank against Penn State. This has been a fairy tale. It's been one of the most enjoyable seasons I've had in Michigan State football ever. It ranks up there right with the D'Antonio years because of its level of unexpectedness. And yeah, Ohio State, until I see otherwise, they're that dude. They're that team. And I just don't think we're at a place. Look, everybody wants to go back to 2015. You have to remember that was a finished product. That was a program in year 8 or 9 of all of the
It's the one when your defense can travel and that defense travel.
Man, was Craig Evans on that team. Man, was he good that day.
But you had the defense that can slow them down, and they didn't run Zeke Elliott.
Well, yeah. See, that ain't so much. Go back and watch that game. Zeke was getting 2 yards a carry. How are you going to keep running your running back when he ain't getting gained any yards? Such a lazy team.
No, but you know what, Mike? Coming from you would be angry if they stopped running Kenny Ball.
Not if he's getting 2 yards a carry.
You would be angry because you'd be like, you got a highly trophy guy out there, and you chose not to play.
That shows some competency. Like, I get it when people get frustrated when it's like, why do they keep running and it's 2nd and 7? Because you gained 3 yards. Because you give yourself another crack. Now, all of a sudden, what if I run it again and it's 3rd and 3? Well, now I've opened up my whole point. I feel like that's why you keep going at it. It doesn't have to be these huge runs. Baby, watch this guy get to work. Why do you get upset that Ben Carter changes? Ben Carter didn't have 2 legs. Jaron did nothing that game. He's a lot of
But at any moment, Zeke could have hit one. Thank you.
Yeah, but okay.
Zeke's a first-round pick.
Do you really want to go? Do we want to go back and drive chart of that game?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead. You do that and tell me that my team is wrong.
No, but when you have a guy like that, it's just like, once again, if Walker's being bottled up, you can't quit because then at any moment, he can take 175
The way
yards.
that you don't quit is if you know 4th downs and the other one too.
Always. And that's what I mean. 4th down, don't even look to the sideline. No substitutions. Don't give them a chance to adjust. Guys, you already know the play.
If it's 4th and 18, not going to. I'm just saying.
Well, I said 4th and 4, you said 4th and 5.
If I'm coaching, 4th and 7. I'm not
First quarter?
I am not kicking field goals and I'm not playing desperate.
Oh, I am. I'm a 19-point underdog. But you're not down 19 points yet. That's how you get down 19 points. Doing stupid stuff like that. No, 4. You got to be on the other side of the 50.
All right, it's time for football. You know what that means. Kickers. And wings. No better way
Scared
to watch a
money,
game than having some wings. You may need to eat your feelings tomorrow, depending how things go at noon. Wall-to-wall TVs, every game, Buffalo Wild Wings. Thursday, BOGO Boneless Wing Night. Buy one, get one free. Boneless Wing Specials. Everybody loves them. 26 sauces and seasonings. What more do you need? It's the greatest of all times. Only with Buffalo Wild Wings. BOGO's equal value. Participating locations. Ask your server for details. And fees may apply. It's Minos.
Stop dreaming and start driving with a low auto loan rate from Community Financial. Low rates and no application fee mean you'll drive away with a payment designed to fit your budget. Get started today at cfcu.org.
What do you want from your sportsbook? The best odds, daily personalized promotions, same-game parlays you can boost for even bigger payouts? How about a fast route with easier withdrawals and complete security? Sounds like you don't want to just bet, you want to live your bet life. When you bet with PointsBet, you get better odds and bigger payouts all in a fast and reliable sportsbook. Looking to bet big? PointsBet Diamond Club is an invite-only premier betting experience. Visit the promo page on PointsBet.com to request access and start earning Diamond Club benefits like exclusive access to tickets and events, 24/7 premium service, a 10% top-up bonus every deposit, get up to $3,000 and an exclusive experience per Diamond Club referral, and unlock personalized promotions. What are you waiting for? Sign up for PointsBet today and live your bet life. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Football season is here. Visit Discount Tire and let our pros take care of you, so you never miss a moment of the game. Get 30% shorter average wait time when you buy and book online. Use Treadwell, your personal tire guide, to find the right tire for your driving habits and get the same expert advice that you get in the store. At Discount Tire, we take pride in making your experience with us as easy as possible. Discount Tire. Let's get you taken care of.
For the ones who are always in the know. For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With just one spray of Microban 24, your hard surfaces are sanitized for up to 24 hours. Touch after touch after touch.
So 6 hours from now?
Still sanitized.
12 hours?
Yep.
18 hours?
We're really doing this.
24 hours.
When used as directed, one spray of Microban keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria touch after touch for, up to 24 hours.
Wow.
Microban 24. The sanitizer 4 out of 5 doctors use in their own homes. So why aren't you?
500,000 businesses connect using Zoom. A single platform for video, phone, chat, and conference rooms. Zoom enables real-time collaboration no matter where your teams are. Global enterprises trust the easy-to-use, reliable, and secure Zoom platform to power high-performance teams. Empower your workforce with Zoom. Save 15% on meetings, chat, and phone with a Zoom United bundle. Visit zoom.com/bundle. Zoom, how the world connects.
Are you aware that a goldfish's memory is 3 seconds long? Who cares? Just be aware of the Powerball jackpot. We're talking big.
Saturday's Powerball jackpot is $205 million.
The Detroit Lions face the Cleveland Browns. Lions game day begins Sunday at 10. Live from the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit on 97.1 The Tickets.
All right, things coming up, bottom of the hour. TJ Lang, top of the hour. David with the ticket text will get to the people. And by the way, to Rico's buddy who's texting him, no, I'm not playing Madden. I'm trying to communicate a level of desperation because I feel like every time we kick the ball, it's going to be 7. I good and damn well understand 4th and 10 is a bad idea. I'm just making a point. And yes, I probably embellished the point a little bit, Rico's right. So let's calm down. I'm saying don't be up in here like a pussycat, punting left and right. And if I see them punt on 4th and 3 at the 50, it'll let me know they are not serious about winning. Rico's friend. It's probably well, then F him in the first place. Well, he's got reasons. Oh, I know who it is.
Oh, I know.
No, it ain't Damon. Oh, it's not Damon. But no, his nephew. Does he play, or is it like Rudy where they let him put on a uniform?
Oh, no, he plays. Mike Weber.
Oh, the hell. Another guy I don't like. All right, let's move.
CT all the way.
Yeah.
Boys, look at the Oregon tape. You can beat these guys. You have Kenneth Walker.
Oh, okay. You know what we don't have? Our left tackle.
Spartans win tomorrow. Ben Simmons here by Christmas. Mike bless the green and white, the red, white, and blue. Zelino from Detroit.
I made a bet with Evan. We're not going to mention names, establishments, etc. Evan is like, what happens if they win?
I told him we're going to do everything that we talked about.
Everything. I'll take you guys out. I don't care. You can order a steak, throw it out in the street.
I'm going to order
Go out to dinner, do whatever you want.
What is that called? The cowboy cut?
Doesn't matter. You'll walk back in the kitchen and cut your own steak.
I'm going to be like, I need the steak, and I want it extra well with Hunt's ketchup.
Yes. It will be a party of true irreverence.
Right. I want everybody just upset with us. No. Can I get the Hunt's little ketchup packages? Mike, nobody has really hit OSU for 4 full quarters since Oregon. Nebraska almost did it. Michigan State is tough. They will drag them into the deep water.
All right.
Win the game like the Michigan.
Preach it into existence. I'm here for all of it. But I'm also super honest when it comes to my tickets. Let's go to Shannon. 97.1. What's up, Shannon?
Hey, Mike, Rico. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Appreciate that. Well, first time, very long time. I got a comment and question. Comment is Michigan State grad, green and white all the way. Hopeful for tomorrow, but I happened to catch you when you called it in the morning show today and talked about it. I think you mentioned like it's going to take maybe like a special teams play or something to go that way, maybe to create some momentum to get that.
You need a collection of weird stuff. No, I mean, Shannon, you need a collection of weird things to happen. You need things to break your way because you're not good enough to beat these guys on even terms.
2015, they had no chance. I remember I just kind of showed up to Mike's house like I was an orphan.
You thought you should have gone by halftime.
Left at the door because I was headed to Columbus and was like, what am I doing? Why am I driving for 4 hours to watch this in person? And I abandoned because they had no quarterback. So I would think that they actually have a better chance this year, if you ask me, than 2015.
I would agree. They should have restarted.
Thank God.
Yes, sir. No, and look, I mean, David's over here like we're having fun with this.
What's got better odds of happening?
State beating Ohio State tomorrow, or Maryland beating Michigan? Better odds. Was David, not me. David's all worried about the look ahead.
See, I would actually say probably better odds of happening is probably Maryland.
It's
and
Maryland.
Michigan.
It's for sure Maryland.
No, only because David, once again, the Achilles heel of Michigan has always been the mobile QB. Going back to the days of Lloyd, they couldn't stop, even Moeller, they can't stop a mobile QB. Now, granted, kind of like Martinez, Tagovailoa is going to turn the ball over at once. But mobile, I don't think it's going to happen. Please don't get it wrong. But if I had to choose, better odds, it's Maryland. Because, I mean, you saw him last week, man. There was like a greased pig back there. You just can't get him down.
All right, Mike's on the cell. Hi, Mike. Mike.
Mike believes because this team has D'Antonio 2.0 coach. He doesn't ever get scared. He doesn't ever get nervous. When we were down 16 against Michigan, he just kept going and the team picked up from that. And I remember walking away from the game in the Cotton Bowl a few years ago against Baylor. I was in Barcelona sitting in the middle of the night. I gave it up after 3 quarters because we were down by 20. And I wanted to go home. And I was wrong to believe that, and I'm never going to not believe in this team again once we have coaches and players like that.
Yeah, Mike, I don't have a problem with it. Hope, that's why we watch sports. But when you get past the hope, the rest of it's earned. So, yeah.
Well, the other piece of it is we've got our coach and they've got Harbaugh. I mean, when we won in the last 10 seconds in that game, and he actually had noticed that we didn't have anyone down to catch the ball, he would have had people check all the time out and change the plan.
I don't know what Harbaugh has to do with this. He lost me. You lost me. Then you used the we talking about Michigan. I don't know what that
It
means.
started off in third person.
Yeah, so
Mike's here, and Mike is saying this.
not anymore. 248-539-9797. I want to get to the picks. Derek Stevens, then TJ joins us. We'll reconvene on the football stuff. If you missed the Ben Simmons conversation about a legitimate trade rumor involving your Pistons, Odyssey.com rewind. 97.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AMI 50 Traffic Center, 94 westbound at 9 Mile, currently closed due to a crash. Traffic is exiting there, taking southbound Gratiot Avenue or Kelly, and then re-entering 94 at Vernier. Backups can be expected from 696. Then taking a look at 696 eastbound at Mount, crashes on the right shoulder. An accident is blocking all lanes on M5 southbound at 14 Mile. Head to Bloomfield Township, another accident reported. Telegraph northbound at Long Lake. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Pro Football Sunday, Carolina 3-point home favorite against Washington. Total in this game is 43, and people are all pumped up and excited about Carolina's old starting quarterback returning. We watched him play with New England last year, and he was not very good. I think this is facts, not an evidence. For this number to be out to 3, we've seen it as high as 3.5, and that makes it an easy buy point for me on Washington. So I'm going to take Washington +3, and +3.5 comes back. I will gladly grab that as well. Just think that 3 points is extremely valuable in a game like this where we don't know how the quarterback is going to look for Carolina. So let's take the 3, and if 3.5 comes back, you can take that as well. Washington coming up Sunday. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21.
solution. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Whether you run your local bookstore or the neighborhood boutique that everyone loves, small businesses like yours make gift giving possible. Now, Comcast Business has a gift for you. Introducing the Gift of Savings sale. For a limited time, ask how to get our best deal of the year on a gig bundle. You can get a $650 prepaid card when you switch to Comcast Business, the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. That's $650 to spend on whatever your business needs. You can even reward your team for another big year. Or if you want another way to save, you can also get started with internet and voice for $35 each a month when you buy both with a 2-year price guarantee. So give your business the gift of savings today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Offer ends 1/2/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet. One voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. One mortgage myth that we hear all the time is having to choose between a 15 or a 30-year fixed-term mortgage. At Hall Financial, we offer the modern mortgage to create a flexible term that fits your unique financial situation. Our team of mortgage experts are available right now for a free 5-minute mortgage review. At 866-CALL-HALL, you can chat with us at callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender. Total Wine, how wondrous a selection. Fine gifts galore and so much more, and else to answer questions. Wine Spirits Beer, how lovely are the prices here. Come explore your new Total Wine and More, now open in Ann Arbor in Sterling Heights. Drink responsibly, B21.
Marcus by Goldman Sachs offers personal loans with no fees, ever. Banks offer coffee. So what's more important? A Marcus by Goldman Sachs loan with no fees that could help consolidate debt, or bank coffee that tastes like bank coffee. You can money. Visit Marcus.com to learn more about saving, borrowing, and investing from Marcus by Goldman Sachs.
Investing involves risk and investments may lose value. Brokerage and investment advisory services by Goldman Sachs & Company, LLC. Member FINRA SIPC. Lending and deposits products provided by Goldman Sachs Bank USA. Member FDIC.
Now streaming on Paramount Plus.
This is a company term, and the business is incarceration.
A new original series from the co-creator of Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan.
Your influence within the prisons is unique.
Jeremy Renner.
Real, break the law, we bend it.
Diane Wiest.
Your fix-it men, part-time gangsters.
And Kyle Chandler.
You want to know who's running what? Come to me. I'm the mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown. Now streaming on Paramount Plus. Go to ParamountPlus.com to try it for free.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
97 on the ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
All right, it is that time. And we, like the sword of Damocles, have rained down upon it. Kenny Cott doesn't show up to work. Kenny Cott goes 0 for the week. Hatchet man in the most unchristian move ever. Delivered an 0-10 to Kenny for not showing up. So it's time for the picks. Good afternoon. The first half looks decent. My name's on the radio. Yours is. You blew it! I'm usually pretty right about stuff. They look awful. Brought to you by Tito's Handmade Vodka. Well, Kenny took an O for last week, and apparently, I'm being told Greater Life Church handing him another bagel this week. Kenny's lost 20 straight games. I had the best week last week at a 6-5. No celebration. Let's get to it. Number 3, Oregon travels to Utah to take on the Utes. Utah laying 3. Rico L. Beard.
I'll say Texas. So I'm just going to let you guys know there's going to be a theme because my picks have got off. So, whatever I think, I've already told myself I'm going to do the opposite. I should take Utah here, but I'm not.
Spoken like a true degenerate.
Give me Oregon.
All right. Oppo Rico. Let's go over to Hatchet Man.
I don't care. We're going to go with what I was going with. I am going Utah. I think Kyle Whittingham will have his team ready and pumped to pull the upset. Let's go Utah.
I just don't buy Oregon. They don't look right. They lost Verdell. Anthony Brown's got no ligaments in his knees at all. He's blown out both ACLs. That's why I always make the joke. He sucks. It's a tough spot, man. You're going to the mountains of Utah. Weird bleep happens. I'll take Utah. That point spread tells me everything I need. SMU travels to the annoyance known as Cincinnati. Cincy now laying updated line, David, 10.5. 10.5, we go to Oppo Rico.
It's not big enough. Well, 10.5 is still. Cincinnati needs this game. Cincinnati wants everybody to put them at the big boy table. Oh, man. So I'm taking SMU.
The Oppo Rico difference. Hatchet Man, those people.
I feel positive about my pick now. I think SMU keeps this game close. I think they want to pull the upset. In fact, I think they do pull the upset. They beat Cincinnati on Saturday. SMU Mustang.
Now listen, I know Rico's a big fan of Juicebox Johnson and his teammates in the secondary down there. 2 words for you, Tanner Mordecai. Since he hasn't covered in a month, give me the Pony Express.
Gardner, Sauce, to his friends.
Number 11, Baylor travels to the Little Apple to take on unranked Kansas State, except K-State's lane 1. Uh-oh, Oppo Rico.
Oh, you know where I'm going with this. Toe fighting Baylor Bears.
Sicko. Let's go action.
No, I got to stick to what makes sense because it doesn't make sense that Kansas State is -1. So I have to go Kansas State here. I'm sorry, David.
Dude, it's Kansas State or pass. When a line looks that stinky, this is like old laundry. You either dive in the basket or you just stay away. Period. You take Kansas State. You cannot take Baylor in that spot. Michigan Wolverines travel to take on Maryland. I can't take it. They're laying 16 to Maryland. Trap game, Oppo Rico?
The LAM, the A and the R, the man on the mic that they call the pop.
Well, Michigan is covered pretty much every week this year. Every week. So you know what that means? Give me the turtle.
Oppo Rico.
Give me the turtle.
Hatchet Man.
You are so right about that, and that's why I worry about this one. I think they look ahead to next week. I think Maryland keeps it close. Michigan still wins, but Maryland keeps it closer than 16 points.
Yeah, look, when you see Mike Loxley on your sideline, it's game over. This team is undisciplined crap.
Mike Loxley runs a great rib job.
Lay the points. Just lay the points.
Doesn't he look like a guy who runs really good ribs on the sideline? Just, when the game's over, y'all just come over to the house. I got some already been smoking for the last 12 hours.
He does look, you know what? I'll tell you what it looks like. A guy who shows up to a high school with an Adidas bag full of money to get a player. That's what he looks like to me.
That's not legal.
Well, that's what he looks like to me. Michigan State, Ohio State down at the shoe. Number 7, number 4. OSU updated line. We are at 19 people. Oppo Rico.
Hold these weenies in your hand. Well, Mike, I said it before yesterday. The game before Michigan, Ohio State has not covered in the last 10 years.
That's real, people.
That's
0-10.
real. They're 0-10 against the spread. Saying that, OH. Wait.
Hello. Hello. It's alright. What's up? Never Maybe a slow bet.
Spanking. This 1.5 points for the Packers. And probably. Damn, that's a big ass. NFL. Doesn't make sense, does it? Doesn't. Feels weird, doesn't it? Well, do it. Give me the anti-vaxxer. Give me Aaron Rodgers. David, you go, brother.
It doesn't make sense. Only 1.5 for the Packers. Minnesota, to me, isn't a good team, but I think I have to go Minnesota here.
Because they are learned man. Viking. We should do a Colts Vikes parlay. Can't lose.
Yes.
Love the Vikings in that spot. Bengals, laying 1, traveling to Baltimore. Remember I liked the last 2 games? This is the most terrifying game of the week right here.
Opelika. Bengals bounced back. They win the game.
Which means you really wanted the Ravens. Like the reverse psychology you're going with here.
Yeah, I wanted the Ravens. I'm going with the Bengals.
Rats. Here's the thing. I immediately looked at the game and thought, up, down here. Raiders lost last week. No, they lost the last 2. I don't think it can be up, down here. I don't know what to do. I'll just go Bengals.
I'm going to fly into the sun. The Bengals have accomplished a lot.
Thank goodness, Brent.
This line, very frightening. Can the Raiders really lose 3 in a row? I'm going to go Vegas. Can't trust these Bengals as much as I want to. Game 4. Cowboys, Chiefs. Does it get any better than this? Bet the over. Set at 88.5. Chiefs minus 2.5. Ricardo, Lamar, Beaver.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will pull this thing off. Patrick Mahomes is back. Thrown the most touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. Give me the Chiefs.
Okay. How do we know he's back?
We don't, David. I don't think he's back.
Okay. That's
His tiny hands.
And they have an awful defense. I have to go Cowboys here. I know it's that's my name. Their offense has to be better than the Chiefs. So I go Cowboys.
I agree with the Giants.
They are not worth our attention. If you want to throw them on as a late ad, throw them on.
Put the Lions.
What's the line for Monday Night Football? We'll add it. I think this is a Cowboy spot right here.
I think Dallas is just primed. I know everybody's talking about the Pack and at one point the Rams, the Bucks. The Cowboys, this is the most complete team they've had. And by the way, they have a nuclear warhead they're deploying everywhere on defense in Micah Parsons. Parsons is like an all-pro caliber player. Let me be honest with you, I didn't see that coming. Not like this. No.
This isn't a good rookie. This is a great rookie.
I thought he was going to be a good pickup for Dallas, but he's not one you're going to ever hear me saying, the Lions should have drafted Micah Parsons because I didn't think that he was going to be this good.
I think it's a shootout, but I'm taking Dallas here. I think they've got every counter punch to what the Chiefs will try to do to them defensively.
In addition here, Giants at Bucks, minus 11 definitely.
Roughly maybe 10, 12 inches.
Well, that means Oppo Rico. You want the Bucks, right, which means you got to deal with G-Man. No, 11 points is normally too much in the NFL. So I'm going with the Bucks.
David, I have to go Giants here. A lot of points, but the Bucks don't look great right now. So I have to go Giants. Sorry.
I just want to get them fired. Bucks. All right, Lions, Browns. Talk about line movement. Early in the week, it was Browns minus 2.5. Your current line, Browns minus 12. The Lions are starting a librarian, Bob Boyle. Rico Beer.
Yeah, I can't even be that though. Give me the Browns.
But if you want the Browns, it means Oppo Rico goes Lions.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Lions. Even Oppo Rico draws the line at the Lions.
I don't think anybody can pick the Lions with this game. You have to go Browns here. They get it right. No way. No way.
I believe in Bob Boyle. The Browns are not that good. They're too banged up. Baker Mayfield himself is a corpse. Give me the 12. It's too much in an NFL game.
Back up. Last one.
What is this kid's name? It's not Bob.
Tim Boyle.
Tim Arthur Boyle and 12 points. Full heart. You can't lose that. 12 points. Give them to me. All the points. 97-1. All right, so here's the deal. The NFL season is rolling along, and Plus, you live here in Detroit, and it's a death march. Cards, Seahawks, FanDuel Sportsbook. We're going to make it even bigger. FanDuel giving newcomers 30-1 odds on either team to win. Bids $150 on a $5 bet. FanDuel Sportsbook's got promotions like this all the time. In-game parlays, fast payouts. And again, if you're new and this doesn't interest you, how about a first-time risk-free bet up to $1,000? It's exclusive to the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Promo code ticket. Gotta be 21 and up. Present Michigan. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. You got a gambling problem? 1-800-270-7117. It's FanDuel Sportsbook. Official partner of the team.
This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Lalonde Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
This is Jerome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. So I broke one of my own rules earlier this week when I said the Golden State made a statement with their win over the Brooklyn Nets. It's a rule because there is no such thing as a statement victory in the NBA before Thanksgiving. It's just not possible. But Golden State did it Tuesday night, and then they went and they did it again last night. And yes, I'm saying that win over the Cavs was a statement win. And yes, I know it's a flagrant violation of everything I stand for. Not only can you not have a statement win in November, you really can't have it against a Cavs team that is barely over 500. And yet, it was a statement. They went into the fourth down 13, and they came out